So I recently updated my rate card and I just thought to share the process with you. As a freelance writer, one of the most important parts of the business is pricing. How much should you charge? How should you charge? Should you charge per word, per hour, per project, or per value? And how do you know when to increase your rates? There are so many questions about charging, pricing, and rates as a freelance writer. In this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can manage your rate cards, how to update it, and in case you have never made a rate card, I'm going to show you exactly how to make a rate card. All right, let's get into the video. Before we even begin, what is a rate card? Now, a rate card is simply a card that contains a detailed list of the prices of your services. So as a freelance writer, a rate card will contain your services and how much you charge per service. So many freelance writers do not have a rate card, and one of the major reasons for this is that it gives them some sort of flexibility. So if a potential client comes to you and asks for your rate card or for your charges, you can simply weigh the situation at the time and then give a price that you feel is suitable for the occasion. While this might have a few benefits, in the long run, it's not a sustainable process. So it is very important as a freelance writer to get a rate card. So why should you have a rate card? First thing is professionalism. Now, when a potential client asks for your rate and you send them a rate card, it gives you a level of professionalism. It shows that you didn't randomly cook up some figures and just send to them, but you already have a standard and a rate which you've worked with. Again, it prevents you from wasting time, which also boils down to professionalism. When a potential client asks for your rate, it's not the time to say I'll get back to you or give me a few minutes or just ghost and come back after you've made your research. When you get a question like that, you already immediately send out your rates because you already have it figured out and you've made your research and you've done your due diligence. So this prevents you from wasting time and also makes you seem more professional. Another benefit of having a rate card is that it filters clients. Now, for instance, if your rate card is in a visible place where everyone can see it, like on your website or on your portfolio, then before clients can actually approach you, they probably already studied the rate card and they know your price rates, or at least a range that they could work with. This way you can be sure that this client probably means business. What should you consider before making a rate card? The first thing is the industry. Now, different industries have different rates following their demand at the moment. For instance, at the moment, Web 3.0 and the tech niches are very lucrative. Those industries are doing very well and they are highly in demand. So there is most likely going to be a hike in their prices as compared to other industries that are not very much in the spotlight at the moment. Another thing to consider is the location of both yourself and the client. The cost of living around that location can also deeply influence your rates. Again, very importantly, your skills and expertise as a freelance writer. What a beginner would charge is different from what an expert would charge. So you need to gauge your skills and know your level of expertise and then charge accordingly. Right, so now what should be on your rate card? 4 major things. First, your name and the name of your brand, then your contact information, then your list of services that you offer, and of course the rates of the service. Now, down to the main discussion. How do you make your rate card? Let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is make your research. You want to research freelance writers that are around your expertise level, around your industry, that write the same thing or a similar thing to what you write. And then you want to make your research, find out how much they charge, find out how their rate cards are, and then you want to tailor your own rate card to suit yourself, but then make it something that is similar to these things that you've gotten from your research. After you've done your research, you're probably ready to get started making your rate card, and this is a process that will take less than an hour. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is put out your name and brand name clearly. You want people to be sure that this rate card is coming from this brand. Next thing you want to do is list the services that you offer. Clients want to know what's possible skills that they can get from you, what possible services that you can offer them. So list out all of your services. Even if the client is not going to need these services, there's a place for the future, so they can come back whenever they need the service and they know that yes, you offer these services. So make a list of all the services that you offer. Another thing that I would recommend is making your rates in a clickable file, like a PDF format, so that you can add links to it. All right, so if you do this, you can also add your samples to your rate card. All right, you can add a link that takes the clients to a portfolio where you have some of your relevant best works listed out, so they can also explore these works and see if it's a good fit for them. Next thing you want to include is your contact information. Now you want to make sure you tell people how they can reach you. Include your email address or your phone number or your social media handles, basically just a means for people to contact you. And finally, you want to include your rates. Now this can be a bit tricky because you need to decide how you want to charge your clients. Do you want to charge per hour, per word, or per project? When you've made this decision, then it's easier for you to know how to put out your rates. Once you have your name and the brand name, then you have your contact information and you have a list of the services you offer and you have the rates of these services in detail, then your rate card is ready to go. All right, so that's it, guys. I hope that you've been able to learn something new from this video. I hope you now know how you can make your rate card, and if you have an outdated rate card, then it's probably time to update it. Listen, the cost of living is getting crazy. Everything is hiking prices, and so as a freelance writer, it is within your rights to also hike your prices. All right, so don't stay in a particular price for a long time. After a while, increase your price, especially when you're working on yourself, you're building your experience and you're getting to be a better writer. It should also reflect in your prices. All right, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for staying with me till the end of this video. If you have any questions or if you want to say something to me in the comment section, then I'll be there to respond to you. All right, I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed and leave a thumbs up to this video as well. See you soon. Bye.